What's going on, guys? Just when you think the Wizards couldn't hit a new low, they found new ways to do it almost every game. It's pretty impressive. I mean, 26 three-pointers? Hey man, if that ain't pathetic, I don't know what is. I mean, left and right. You had guys just open from the three. Just open. These rotations are horrible. This defensive scheme is horrible. I don't know what to tell you. The Wizards, honestly, are probably the worst team in the league at the moment. The Suns are winning games. They just beat the Celtics. And the Wizards got to play them next. The Nets are streaking. They've beaten a lot of good teams. The Hawks just beat the Wizards. I mean, if you look at it, the Wizards are probably the worst team in the NBA right now. At the moment. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't understand how one team can be so putrid as to allow another NBA team to score, to hit 26 three-pointers on you. Like, this team has no sense of pride. They have no sense of fight. They'll come back here and there, but I don't think the coach helps at all. I don't think he motivates them. I don't think Brooks is a good coach. Brooks is an average to below average coach. Brooks doesn't motivate his team to want to play hard. Brooks contradicts everything he says. He says he wants energy guys, and he plays lazy guys like Morris. He loves lazy players, but he preaches effort players. He doesn't want to play Troy Brown Jr. until blowouts. Wizards just signed Ron Baker, probably to take more Troy Brown Jr.'s minutes that he already doesn't have. Scott Brooks also doesn't know how to use his personnel to, their best abilities. He doesn't know how to use his players to their best strengths. And that's why a lot of times when players leave this organization, they do good. That's why if Otto Porter probably were to go to another team, he probably would be a better player because Scott Brooks doesn't know how to utilize him correctly. Scott Brooks does not have, a good offensive system. Scott Brooks relies heavily. Granted, every team relies on talent, but it's almost like freelancing. I mean, it's not really any sets. I mean, it's mostly like freelancing, get out and go. But you're not going to be able to get out and go every game. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to have fast breaks every opportunity. Like, what are you preaching on defense? I know at the end of the day, it comes down to the players, but it's a lot of dudes on this team who just don't show no fight. It looks like they've given up on their coach. It looks like they constantly, multiple times in the season, have given up in the game. I just don't know what to tell y'all. They'll play good at home, at least. They'll play decent ball at home. But on the road, it's worse. Not saying they play great at home, but it's just completely worse. And they've been like that for years. The Wizards have never been a good road team, especially under the Brooks era. They've never been a good road team. But it's just like you hit new lows almost every game. You know, you lose to the Hawks, and then directly after losing to a 6-win team, you let a team break a franchise NBA record or whatever, and let them hit 26 threes, and let Michael Carter Williams, you know, break the record for him. I mean, it gets to a certain point where you gotta like just look in the mirror and say, if you want to be here. If you don't want to be on the team or be here, let Ernie know. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he'll trade you for something if you don't want to be here. I don't know if they just, I don't know. They don't seem to be like have any kind of motivation too many times. And it's just a hard case to figure out because, I mean, they'll get on like a little 3-4 game winning streak and then they'll go back to being garbage and going back to not being able to play defense and things like that. It just makes no sense. It really doesn't. And this is the thing, to go back to Scott Brooks, this is the thing that confuses me because, you know, the whole report came out, or that somebody said, you know, we like Scott, but John can do whatever he wants. John isn't the only player on the team who's just laying down for the bread. You know what I mean? Who just looks non-motivated and just looks like they don't care. If these quote-unquote everybody else on the team loved playing for Scott or whatnot, you would see more effort, but you don't. You just literally don't. I don't know who made up these defensive schemes to just close so hard and not get back to open shooters. It's just every time. It's crazy. And the Rockets are a perfect team to exploit the Wizards defense because the Wizards are already a horrible team defensively. And the Rockets are just at full strength. They'll have a field day. The Wizards are a horrible three-point shooting team, three-point defending team. And the Rockets, that's what they do. And at full strength, unlike in the first game where they wasn't fully at full strength, no Paul, no Green. You know, it shows. It's easy. Get them in the pick and roll. Move the ball around a little bit. The Wizards going to get confused. Somebody be wide open at the three-point line. Or you go to the hoop. Big man helps. They miss. Nobody's there for the rebound. Put back or kick back out. Somebody's wide open for three. It's rinse and repeat, honestly. I don't know. I just don't know what to tell you. Like I said, it's like some games, team plays motivated. They play good ball for little bits of stretches, and then they just fall off a cliff. And I don't get why. Like, what will make them consistently play well? Is it a coach? Have they given up on the front office? Have they lost faith in Ted and Ernie? Shoot, I've been would have if I was them. Have they lost faith in Scott? Have they lost faith in themselves as a team? I don't know, but those are questions that, I mean, if not already, they gotta ask themselves. Because it's at a point where it's getting sad. You got dudes breaking records on you. You know, it's not a good look, man. It's really not. And that's all I got. They play the Suns Saturday. Back home, they got some days off. You know, to practice, whatever. Till then.
Georgie.